Thank you all for coming back on time so promptly. You all did a wonderful job in our first part of our session one of our group of seminar sessions. So thank you for keeping control. You vocalized things, but no one attacked anyone, and that is a positive. So are we ready to get started with part two?
Oh, unfortunately, Dr. Long, no. Once again, we have an issue. The same person who will remain nameless, namely Charisse, is not here right now. She did not return from the break, so we are once again, at my expense, waiting for her to get back here. You're being very nasty and mean to Charisse, and I don't know why. I mean, you are not going to be married to her sister much longer, so why you are rude to her, I don't know. You seem to have a lifelong hatred of her. Do you think she is not good enough or beneath your wife? I mean, your wife cheated on you with me, and I think that really eats away at you, and that is too bad. Life must go on. You should leave Charisse alone. Oh, how gallant of you to be defending a woman of Charisse's character. I mean, she is not exactly the most classy woman in the world, and I did not want her as a sister-in-law. I'm not going to lie about it. So if you have a problem with that, that is your tough noogies, as we say in Great Britain. Well, we don't say tough noogies in Great Britain. We have other more manly ways to handle our problems. Through fighting, through the bullfights, through karate, through feast fighting. We are not little sissies that don't fight for our women.
Oh, hello, Charisse. We were just talking about you.
Yes, I heard from over there. First of all, I'd like to say, Linda, what a lovely dress yo have on. Is that be something new?
Oh no, you've seen this many times.
Oh, that's right, I have. It's your staple dress yo wear all the time. It's just lovely. It looks like you just came out of the farm fields. Excuse me. And as for yo, let me tell yo something. I ain't some little pansy lipstick wearer like yo. I mean, who the hell do yo think you be? The Caucasian version of RuPaul? Get off the damn lipstick. You don't need to match it with your damn tuxedo. And shut your mouth. My sister cheated on yo. She realized what a loser yo be. Your money can't buy people. She wanted to be with this stud, and that be what he be. I know firsthand. Oh, I'm so sorry, Linda. I know yo didn't want to hear that, but it did happen with us, as I mentioned today. I didn't just say that to upset yo. I'm sure that my new love interest, former love interest, new love interest, can verify that. Ain't that right, Felipe? Yes, Charisse. I don't want to upset Linda with all of these. As far as Roger's concerned, I could care less what he thinks.
Oh, this is wonderful. This is exactly what I was hoping for, that things would be vented and everyone would say how they feel and everything got out in the open.
Yes, thank you so much for holding the meeting. Let me pass by yo and go and sit in my seat, because I'm tired of looking at and listening to Roger and his whining mouth because he didn't get his way and his wife made a damn fool out of him, poor thing.
Oh, did I mention about my beautiful solid copper Chinese lanterns? I bring them everywhere I go for sessions. They are a fertility sign. So I just wanted you all to know that that's what they are for, in case you're thinking I was going to light them up or anything. You can put candles inside them, but I use them for just ambiance and things like that, because although I'm Japanese, not Chinese, I love these. I think they're very, very festive for group therapy sessions that are held at night outdoors like we are doing.
Oh, well, if they be fertility things, yo best keep them across the room from Shotgun Red, because if anybody is a fertile boy, it be him. He be as fertile as a goat. A spotted goat, I should say. Oh, Charisse, you're just being silly. I mean, I've never had any kind of problem in the love department. I'm sure Karen can verify that.
Please, you're embarrassing me.
Well, I don't mean to, darling, but I'm simply saying that, I may be fertile, but it's not a bad thing, and I think that those wonderful lanterns are perfect. I think that that's a great thing to have here, Dr. Long. I don't see a problem with them at all, so you can bring anything you want to our sessions as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I'm only one vote, but that's how I feel.
Well, I have something that I would like to add from the first session toward Linda. Linda, I apologize. I realize now that I had said something inappropriate. I was angry with Shotgun Red and, of course, Charisse, and I said that it was you, Linda, who was being massaged and fondled and touched and fingered and water splashed on your body with very little clothing on. And I meant to say Chanel, so I do apologize that was said. It was just a slip of the tongue. I didn't mean it. Oh, no, Karen. I understand completely. I mean, you didn't need to apologize. I figured you were just talking quickly and you said my name instead of Chanel's, and that is fine. See, this is perfect. This is why we are doing this, because we are getting things cleared up and even apologizing to one another.
I didn't apologize to nobody, and I don't plan to. I don't think I'm guilty of a damn thing here, really, but that just be my opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion.
Well, the other thing I wanted to say was you are a true lady, Linda. I mean, you're gracious. I was upset with you because you came over to the hospital and in her place, and she was supposed to come, and she decided she didn't want to. She didn't want to catch, corona. She didn't want to, just didn't care. I mean, quite frankly, you didn't care. So you came in her place, and it did upset me to hear all those weeks of information and, the fact that you were her new BFF and I was nothing, and that's why she didn't come to the hospital. And I'm finding out the real truth about her, that she just doesn't like me, that she blamed me for the affair when in reality, I mean, yes, I was the mistress that didn't know what was going on, but Shotgun Red, you had a whole other wife. I mean, you had Ding Ling Fang. And I mean, the thing is, she actually married you. So, the true guilty culprit of all this, it would be that woman. I mean, she went through with a marriage, and whether she knew or didn't know, that doesn't matter. She did it. And Linda, you've been so nice. I mean, you tried to come to the hospital to a person you've only met a couple times and tried to calm me, and I had a miscarriage. Oh my God. Oh. I don't know how I'm ever going to get through this. I mean, I don't know if I'm ever going to. Maybe I'm not going to be a whole person anymore. Maybe I'm not going to be any good for you, because I'm going to be always crying and upset, and you're going to say, oh my God, I don't want to be around a downer. I'm sick of this downer. This woman's crazy. I mean, I'm really trying. I'm trying really hard, but it's going to take a long, long time.
Darling, I know that, and sweetheart, I mean, if we get back together again, I mean, we can try again for another kid. I mean, there's no reason we can't. And what happened to you was horrible. You were shot. I mean, you were shot and you were in a coma. I mean, that kind of thing happens. And it was tragic. But you can't just live your life and being upset and taking it out on me and being lonely. I mean, if we can straighten this out, I want to.
Oh, I do too. Who am I kidding? I mean, no matter how mad I get at him for all the things he's done, including marry Charisse when I thought that we were going to be married. I mean, I keep forgiving him because I love him. So I mean, I think it's ultimately going to wind up that we're going to be engaged again. I just need time.
Oh, honey, I know, and I agree, Linda. You were wonderful to go over to the hospital with me.
You really were. Oh, thanks you so much. I didn't mind. I mean, I opened my big mouth too much and told you too much what was going on, and I shouldn't have. That was wrong of me. I should keep quiet and learn to not open my mouth and spill my guts over every little thing.
Honey, I could have told y'all that a million times. I had to listen to y'all carrying on about stuff and defending Monica, and I'm sorry, Shotgun Red. I mean, this kid don't like me and I don't like her, and the point of the matter is, she ain't my kid. She was my stepkid briefly when I knew who she be. Charisse. No, let me finish. And I mean, I don't think that I need to be supportive of her or her advocate in any way, shape, or form, honey. I know that's right, because she ain't a kid that is really that sane, and I know that upsets yo, but yo can't let her run ragged, and yo do, and I've already told yo and Linda this, and yo both got upset when I booted your behinds out of here for not being more of a parent to this girl. She needs it. She's got some serious psychological problems. So, if you're gonna be the stepmother, Karen, yo needs to step up to the plate. Yo can't just be worried about having another kid with him and getting yourself pregnant. Yo got a stepkid, and yo have to be an adult too, and move on and get over the miscarriage. It's part of life. The baby ain't coming back, honey. So you got to move to the next level. That'd be how I feel.
I find that to be insensitive. But getting back to Linda, thank you so much for doing all that. And if Charisse is not the BFF that you need or want, then you'll find somebody else. You can't just, meet somebody and expect that they're going to, be your best friend so quickly. And I did the same exact thing. And I felt upset, like I was competing with you when you told me that I was replaced. Oh, I'm so sorry. I never should have said that word. But I was so happy to be involved because Charisse was being so nice and she was involving me in her podcasts and I was trying to get on the program and Ju sometimes were a little dramatic and I thought that, I could take your place and that was wrong of me, so I apologize too. Ju are also a lady and Ju will get over this, and if Ju need to talk to someone, I am a master's degree counselor, so the miscarriage is going to be painful for a while, but I am here and don't you worry about that.
And you see, Dr. Long, this is why I have such strong feelings for this woman. She has a heart of gold. She's beautiful inside and out. And how do you ever find a woman like that? I don't know. I can't seem to find anyone. My soon-to-be ex-wife was beautiful outside, but obviously beautiful inside was very much lacking. Well, that's because yo two was a good match. Because yo be beautiful outside and inside yo stink. So yo and Chanel were perfect for one another. She just decided that she wanted to find somebody who looked a little bit better than yo in dark, tight pants. And honey, he do. So yo needs to move on and stop bad-mouthing my sister. I think she's a witch, but I think yo be a twit. And Linda, again, I'm not going to keep repeating this. Yo be going down the wrong pathway, honey. If yo think that he's going to be the one for yo be mistaken. Don't be an idiot. That's all I'm going to be saying.
Charisse, I don't want you to be telling me what I should or should not be doing. You are with my husband, and you were with him and admitted to it before Chanel even entered the picture. Whether or not he told you the truth, if he is a liar, then why would you want him back now? It makes no sense to me at all. He treated you like trash, and yet you are back with him and calling him your love and discussing marriage. What is wrong with you? I mean, are you pregnant?
No, I ain't pregnant. I don't have to be pregnant to say that I care about somebody. He and I had chemistry from the very beginning, and my sister ruined all that with her little seductive routine, but he found out the hard way that she'd be a witch. And unfortunately, Roger, yo can't just cut her off without any money. Yo have purchased things together, and while yo was married, she'd be entitled to 50% of anything yo got. So you know what? Yo ain't gonna cut her off penniless, because that ain't right. And I'll help her, as much as I think she's a bimbo, sue your behind off. Cause honky, yo ain't gonna get away with that. I know that be right. So, and as for you, Shotgun Red, you'll be right. Everything you'll be saying about me being judgmental, I am. And about me being angry, I am. Yo, be responsible for all this. And that ding-ling fang woman, she be insane. First of all, she ain't all that attractive, which really, she really ain't, Doctor. I wouldn't say that if it wasn't true.
Oh, really? That's a shame. I thought that she'd be beautiful if Shotgun Red was in love with her.
Well, I thought she was purty, but, she wasn't purty inside either. We have a lot of people that are purty outside that ain't purty inside.
Well, yeah, we do, and fortunately, some of us have both going for us, like me, so, that's, a plus, and that's why Shotgun Red fell in love with me, because I've got the looks outside and inside, and he told me that Charisse did not have the looks inside, and that's what kind of broke up their marriage, that he strayed.
Excuse me? Yo told her that I don't have the looks inside? What the hell be wrong with me? There ain't nothing wrong with me. I'd be fine. If I'm driven to insanity and hatred and anger because somebody be cheating on me, of course I'm going to be bitter and I'm going to be angry and I'm going to be a little bit nasty. But, honey, yo be the cause of all this. I ain't taking no responsibility. I was a good wife and a loyal wife, and I'm going to say that out loud here for everybody in this room. I was. Yes, you were. And it was me. It was my midlife crisis, and my midlife crisis got carried away. Tiffany and Ding Ling and Karen. And I mean, I was wrong, and everything that I did, I was responsible for, and I know that.
Yes, I mean, I have to admit the same thing. As much as Charisse has hurt me and upset me, I mean, it really was your fault. I mean, I was totally in the dark, and I don't know why you don't understand that. I thought you did understand that, and we actually were becoming friends because we both were upset with him.
Yes, we both were upset with him until Yo started hanging out with him again. And Yo may have jumped him when he was trying to shoot me or hold me at gunpoint, so I would be listening to him, even though I know he wasn't going to shoot me. But Yo jumped him like a crazy woman, and then Yo wanted to put him in prison and testified against him in court. And then Yo went to the prison to reconcile. What the hell be wrong with Yo, honey? I mean, Yo have to get some kind of a self-esteem.
I have a self-esteem, but I knew I was pregnant, and I didn't want my baby's father to be in prison. I wanted him to be with me. So, of course, I wanted to get him out. And that's just how it is.
Well, I know. I understand that Yo felt that way. But at the same time, honey, child, please. Yo realized that he was not the man Yo thought he was. And complimenting Linda ain't going to be helping nothing because, Linda, honey, I got some issues with Yo, too. I mean, Yo act like Yo be so maternal and wonderful and everything, but deep down, Yo have some definite issues too. Yo can't just jump from one man to another, and I mean, Yo probably think that I'm doing the same thing, but I ain't doing that. I mean, I'm totally on board and with it, to take things slowly. So I think Yo need to really, well, Yo need more psychiatric sessions with this woman. I think she'd be good for Yo. I don't think we need to be in group therapy. I think Yo need to be in therapy. Yo don't go from, Don Juan over there, and trust me, he be, to RuPaul with his pink lipstick. Charisse, one of these days someone is going to harm you in a way that you will not be able to ever recover from. Oh, that be a threat, Roger? Should I be worried about Yo? Are you going to get one of your cross-dressing friends to attack me, or are you going to try and do it yourself? Oh, maybe Yo'll be attacking me with deadly lipstick. Lipstick that pops out with a blade on it. Is that what you're going to be doing? If I could find one, I very much would consider doing that.
Oh, no. We cannot be discussing this kind of thing. We cannot be threatening each other in these psychiatric sessions. We have to behave ourselves.
Well, I would if I was having some support. I mean, Yo, as the moderator, honey, should be telling him to shut his big yap. How dare Yo treat me the way you have always treated me and expect me to just turn the other cheek? I ain't gonna be doing that. And as for Yo, let me tell Yo something, honey. I was your friend. I was there for Yo many times, and Yo didn't repeat the favor to me one bit. Yo jumped into a relationship with him after Yo know that I couldn't stand him and that he treated me abominably, honey. I know that be right. That ain't what a friend does. You don't just think with your hormones or because he took you to a fancy dinner and opened the door of the car and opened the door of the restaurant, all the rest of the drama Yo went on with. There'd be more to life than that. So Yo needs to be thinking about that, and Yo should be begging an apology for me, which means let's get moving, honey. Start begging. I be listening.
Charisse, I am not going to beg Zhu at all. I mean, yes, Zhu tried to warn me and everything, but we hit it off. I mean, you said he was snooty and obnoxious, and he's got some snooty tendencies, but Chanel she was just a terrible, terrible person, and she was terrible to him, and their marriage, I guess, wasn't what he thought it was, or she would not have strayed the moment she came over to this country and met my husband.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying I warned Yo about him, and Yo didn't do a damn thing. Yo took his side, and Yo cast me aside. So yes, I used Yo to go over to the hospital to deal with Karen, because Yo owed me.
I don't think I owed you that. I went there because I thought you really wanted to be my BFF.
Well, I didn't. And it's because Yo put the knife in my back where he be concerned. Yo know how he treated me. Yo know how my sister treated me. And Yo just, oh, Roger's so wonderful. Yo know that was going to irritate the hell out of me, and it did. So I don't want to hear nothing from Yo, because as far as I be concerned, Yo be as trashy as him. And this be ridiculous, because I don't see how Yo are going to control this session. We all have hostility towards one another, except for, of course, my darling my darling Felipe, he and I have, well, we buried the hatchet, haven't we, sweetheart? Yes, and that's why I tried to tell Roger while you were gone that my feelings for Zhu have never stopped. I mean, they've always been the same, and I tried to stifle them, and I never could. And now that I'm seeing you defend yourself to this man, I all the more want to fight for Zhu and to make sure that you don't get hurt by him. Thank you, and I appreciate that because, I ain't no damsel in distress, but I tell y'all what, yo be a real vindictive man, and Linda, yo be a damn fool. Yo don't need him. Yo got your ranch and your money. Yo can find so many other men that are nice and quality and not so miserable. Yo hear the way he talks about me right to my face. That ain't what a friend would do. Yo would defend me. And as far as you be concerned, honey, Chanel was smart. She may be an nympho, but you know what? She knocked you down a few pegs, and that's exactly what yo needed. And I don't regret 1 minute of the day that she did that, and I hope that she takes you for every dime yo have. And I don't know if I'm going to make it back to another session because, quite frankly, I think this is a waste of time. I thought it was dumb and stupid, and my new ex-current boyfriend thought it'd be a good idea, so I did it. So now I'm done with it. I think I'm leaving, and you'll have a wonderful night. And unless you can find some way to make this presentation and seminar better, I won't be back.
Oh, Charisse, don't say that. I think that you are doing wonderfully. I mean, you are really venting and getting everything out of your system, and it is irritating people, but I mean, it gets all the anger out so people know where they stand.
Well, good. Now you know where I stand. Where I stand is I believe in. And Felipe, I appreciate you trying to arrange all this, but these people, they ain't people that respect me. I mean, Karen don't respect me, and yo can be quiet because I know yo don't. Yo just want to use me to become a starlet on my podcast. That be it. And Shotgun Red's a cheater, and yo be a bad mouther and a libeler and a slanderer. And yo, Linda, I don't know what your problem be, but I know that I don't want people in my life that are going to treat me that way. I'm glad Chanel's gone back to the UK, and quite frankly, I'm done with these sessions. So unless things are going to change and there's going to be some fabulous breakthrough, I'll be done. So good night, everybody. Y'all can all show yourselves out since I live here. Good night, Dr. Long. Goodbye, Linda. Goodbye, Roger.
Oh, she seems very upset. I don't know what to think. I mean, what are we going to do? Do you think that we should end the session for the night?
Well, I'm going to have to talk to her. She obviously is very upset. I do appreciate, Doctor, that all the things you've tried to do, being the moderator, and I will try to convince her to come back for another session, but it won't be right away. I can tell she's very upset, and when she gets this way, there is no talking to her. And I know for a fact there will be no lovemaking tonight. Oh, she's too angry. Oh, sorry, Linda, I didn't mean to say that.
Oh, again, like I said, June and I are getting a divorce. I mean, it's fine now. We are both with different people, and I'm okay with that.
All right, good. Well, it was wonderful seeing you, Shotgun Red. And goodbye to Zhu, Karen, Roger, and again, Linda. I'm sorry things didn't work out better tonight. Goodbye, Monica. Dr. Long, thank you very much for everything you've tried to do.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself and you didn't have any problem with it. We will try to get another session going. You are going to have to work on Charisse.
Yes, I will definitely work on her in many ways. So, all right. Good night, everyone. I will go and see how she's doing and feeling. And I do like my hat on my head better. It looks much better. I look very mysterious, don't I? I think I do. All right. Good night.
Oh, well, I guess the rest of us will just have to let ourselves out. Oh, why can't we keep talking about her behind her back? Oh, no. I think that everyone should be here. I don't think we should have anything like that happening. So we will continue another night when Charisse has calmed down, and hopefully Felipe can work on her and we can do something. But this was very beneficial. She really let her feelings be known.
Yes, she did, and sometimes I wish she would not, because she doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. She has done terrible things to a lot of people, and she never liked me, and yes, I didn't like her either, but she makes it all out like it's my fault.
Yes, and my fault too, and I don't think it is my fault. I mean, I think that Shotgun Red has a lot of blame in these, but Roger, she won't forgive, and me, I mean, yes, I was trying to get on camera quite a few times, but I wanted to genuinely be her friend. Yeah, well, me too. I mean, I know she thinks that I was using her, but I'm not. I need to convince her otherwise, because that might be where a lot of this hostility and anger is coming from in her, that she thinks we've used her to get, on camera and to be, YouTube celebrities and have our little reality show. And that's not true at all.
Well, I don't know. I think that I am responsible, and I can only apologize so many times. I mean, I'm doing my best, but yeah, I want her to come back, and I want her to have a good relationship with me, even though we ain't married no more, and we got a kid together. I hate to see her upset like this.
I absolutely love to see her upset like this. As a matter of fact, this is working perfectly. Everybody hates her. Well, I've always hated her, but everybody hates her. And, they might try to get her to forgive them, but quite frankly, I hope it continues on like this. This is more fun.